Okay, Assalamualaikum everyone and very good afternoon. I'm Wasna binti Muhammad Taib. I will present you HMEC 5233 Pedagogical Approach to Early Childhood Setting. So, pedagogy is very important for the teaching and learning process and to teach the children. So the great pedagogic approach have 9 claims about the characteristic highly successful pedagogies by Chris, H and Joe. They found it 9 claims about the effective pedagogies. So one of it is effective pedagogies involve scaffolding children's learning. So this purpose of presentation of scaffolding can be used in early childhood setting in various subjects, and to get the idea of a teacher in a normal life, whether hands-on activity or learning process. Thank you. What is scaffolding? So there are 3 definitions in scaffolding. For the general definition of scaffolding, when building of scaffolding is a temporary structure used to support work crew and material to aid in the construction, maintenance and repair of the building. This is, I found it from Wikipedia. Then in education, it defined as a variety of instructional techniques used to move students progressively towards stronger understanding and ultimate greater independence in learning process. And then the 3rd definition is a technique or a tool to provide support thinking and learning, typically accomplished through social interaction and language. This one we found it from the Penn State Extension article. So there are underlying theories in scaffolding. First is the person who wrote and who found out Lev Vygotsky from 1896 to 1934. So Vygotsky, he didn't agree that moment the children being evaluated by tests individually. So he came out with his view, and he was convinced that a child could be taught any subject efficiently using scaffolding practice by implementing scaffold at the zone of proximal development. And 76, Wood, Brunner and Rose. This term is used by Jeremy Brunner, the first found term scaffolding. So they believe that when children learn new concepts, they need guide and help from teacher and educator, so that the children become more independent in their thinking and acquire new skill and knowledge. So another theories. This one is not a theory. This one is a model of instruction. Colin Brown and Newman. She is construct model of instruction. So she introduced 6 elements of model for teachers' behavior and the student behavior. So she found that scaffolding is just one of the elements of that. A scaffold used the learner must be gradually moved during the learning process until it completely gone, and when the learner has reached the learning goal. So development is a field between what a learner can do by himself and what can be achieved with the support of knowledge peers or teachers. This is example. The teachers give a task for children, early childhood, 5 years old or 6 years old. Some children cannot write proper. So the teacher gives the task to write a letter C using dotted line. So what they can do is child can hold the pencil, right? But from the pencil, follow the dotted line is very hard for them. So she need scaffold. Then the teacher, how the teacher scaffold the child to write the letter C from the dotted to dotted line and make a curve. So the child needs helps from the teacher, the educator. So the educator will hold the hand of the children, and then the teacher asks the children to make a line from dot to dot to dots, another dot, until the curve is finished. That is scaffold. Hold the hand temporary. And after she finished the C, and the teacher will ask the children to do a letter C again until she can independently do it that. So the teacher did hold the child hand. So the importance of scaffolding is to create critical thinking from the children to engage specific tasks, such as the teacher asked to build a house from using a block. So it might be the children how to do it, what to do, and maybe they try to combine the blocks, but it can't be a house. So they need some interaction from the teachers. So the teacher will help and scaffold them. And then the other importance is literacy. Scaffold technique support writing and reading in children learning. So deeper literacy development is a complex process, but scaffold the child can independently write and read. And the third importance of scaffolding is collaborative learning. Applied to a group of children, they can interact each other because they can help. The children can help the peers. Some children cannot do that, so they interact, and the knowledge of the children can scaffold the other children. Right? So learning, understanding each other's ideas and creativity. So they have give and take, tolerance. So this is good for the children. And report on the observation. I went to Tadika area Cementer, Klang, which is a private kindergarten. And this kindergarten have 88 students, whereby this 88 student is they have 6 classes, and for 5 and 6 years old. So the owner of the center give me one class. This class is about 12 students, which are whom are never go to school, and they are slow learner. Some of them are slow learner. So during visiting, the teacher taught them English lesson. The topics are verb. So she gave the words, 5 words, and the 5 pictures the word and the picture. But one child named Aiman, whom a slow learner. Aiman couldn't recognize the word sing. So the teacher gave him a hint. She spelled S-I-N-G, one alphabet to one alphabet, and gave him a time to recognize the words from the card. So S-I-N-G, and then she turned another way, S-I-N-G. So she didn't look at the child. So she just a bit look at whether he took the right words or not. So a few minutes, then he took the right words himself and tried to match the picture. So there are 5 pictures and one have a words and 4 other pictures are verbal. Another hint, then he got confused where to put the words to the picture. There's a lot of pictures. Then where is the pictures with this word? So the teacher gave another hint. La 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 la. So and shaking the body. And Aiman tried to find out which picture is the correct picture that have the step sound like that. So then he found the sing picture. Then he placed the card to the picture. From the observation, as a result, I found that there is scaffolding guide the teachers to the individual children, such as Aiman. To scaffold the children, the teacher gave him a hint and interaction. Scaffolding in early childhood education is essential technique that as an educator will become familiar with and skilled at your experience working with children increase. Scaffolding also can use in many areas and disciplines. Parents or guidance can use scaffold to facilitate their child doing work. Scaffolding theories should be improvised for the next generation use. Thank you.